pre-show notes here. Okay, so we have, going back to Jessica, you said, one thing I've always found entertaining to ask my girlfriends are what are their hard no's for dating. For example, you meet a guy online, they're attractive, successful, everything you'd want on paper, but when you meet them, you find out one thing that is a hard no and makes you not want to call them back. So why don't we start with you? We'll go around the table. Hard no's.
So hard no's, we used to talk about this all the time, is basically a guy looks perfect on paper. You know, their photo's good, everything's good, then you go on a date with them, something you find out where you're just like, absolutely not. So mine was cyclist. I could never date a cyclist.
Damn.
I don't care if they mountain bike, I don't care if they ride bikes as a hobby, but I think cyclist is a certain type of personality that's very entitled and don't care about anybody else. I commute 2 hours every day, so I have a thing against cyclists. Yeah, cyclist and then Prius drivers.
That's kind of, whoa, damn, okay.
I remember the Prius drivers.
Shots fired. Wait, so anyways, cyclists?
Cyclist.
Why?
Because
I
they
get it.
all
I
go
kinda get
in the
it.
lane. They don't care. They don't look behind. They are just the most inconsiderate people. And I think that is going to transfer over to a lifestyle of just like an entitled little prick. And I wouldn't want to date one.
I think Prius is not more Tesla. Though.
Yeah, Josie,
Yeah.
isn't Josie a cyclist? I don't know if she's watching right now. Josie, she's one of our like frequent viewers. She's been on the show. She's a cyclist.
Oh, I guess I couldn't
We
date her.
should get you guys to do debate. Yo, Teeny Sunflower, thank you for the gifted subs. Appreciate it. Okay, what about you? Hard no for a guy.
I'm still working on my hard nose. One that I'm teaching myself is if you don't have a legitimate job, and by that I mean trapping and drug dealing and hurting people, that is a hard no. So I'm still teaching myself that it's, as far as having a legitimate job, that could also be taking the steps to follow your dreams, even if you don't have any money in the process, but just making sure that you know what you're going after. So a no is not, I have a no if you don't know what you want, like, or if you're not willing to figure out what you want.
Next.
I mean, I'm trying to think what's a hard no. For me, it's like literally hygiene. It's that. If you, because if you can't take care of yourself, and I like someone, I don't necessarily need someone who's like shredded or whatever it is, but it's like somebody who takes care of themselves and the hygiene, because that goes hand in hand. If you can't take care of yourself, how am I going to trust you to take care of me? So that's
Is there
that
like
hard
a
no.
specific job that is a hard no for you?
Job? I mean, honestly, law enforcement, it's because sometimes those guys can get excited with power. So I don't know. And then they have too much power, as in they can check my background. They have way too much power. So that one kind of makes me nervous. So if I can avoid law enforcement, I will. But it's not a hard, it's like, no. Prefer not.
I'm not really sure if I should say this because I don't want anyone to get mad at me.
Say it. Say it.
I know, now you have to say it.
Well, it's kind of like their political stance. Like, if they're not like free Palestine, I cannot talk to you. Like, I just can't.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
She's not. She's saying her stance.
Really? Did we just have to instantly go to social justice right away? Just right away?
I didn't want to say it, but it's my only thing. My only hard no.
That's her right. She's
My hard no.
I would say bisexual.
Ooh.
What about gay?
No.
Just full gay.
Any guy that's bisexual, no. I'm sorry. Don't care if you're the
It's valid.
richest,
I second
handsomest,
that.
smartest guy.
Yeah.
Sorry, not doing it.
Yeah.
I agree.
I would just say if you're not funny, I like a good joke and I laugh at almost everything. But if you can't make me laugh, no.
That's also true, too.
That's it.
I'm going to second her on bisexual, and I'm going to second you on the hygiene. And, yeah, just laziness. He has to be hardworking, have ambition, and kind of fall into my political views somewhat. So,
Lack of work ethic and discipline.
Yes, discipline.
Definitely hygiene, and if you don't have ambition, for sure. Are there any like jobs? Oh, I already asked you, but like jobs that are hard nosed for you guys?
I don't really,
Clown.
OnlyFans.
Yeah, OnlyFans for sure.
But I think that's it. I haven't really thought about that one a lot.
I wouldn't date a firefighter.
Why?
I just don't like the reputation. I have like a bunch of friends who marry firefighters and like they just like cheat on everyone's wives with each other, and it's like not my
I think that's how I feel with law
Truck
enforcement.
drivers.
truck drivers.
Hell no.
Not all of them are like that,
Yeah.
but I don't think I would be able to do it.
I hear like the truck driver reputation is like they all do drugs or something.
No, it's like
Just stay
they
awake.
just all do everything because they have to be in every place. Like, if you ask the children of a truck driver, they'll tell you the truth. I'm not friends with her no more, but her dad was a truck driver, and she like, man, I got siblings all across the world. I ain't even met them.
Oh,
I'm
that's
He's
what
dropping
you mean.
seats at each stop.
Every truck
Could that
stop.
be
Yeah,
the
every truck
same-
stop, there's a seat that's dropped.
Could that apply to like a flight attendant or like
I
a
think
pilot?
so.
Pilots
Or
are
something.
notorious
Oh,
for
yeah.
being, like, I think the biggest whores.
I'm gonna just fly out of there. Yeah. Get it and quit it.
Are there any like no's for you?
For jobs? I don't know a specific job. I definitely wouldn't want a guy that made less than I do. You know, I do like the male-female role, so I don't really care about going shopping or going on like lavish trips or anything, but I definitely like viewing the guy like a provider. And I went that route with some past relationships where because I made good money, I didn't care about what they did. And I mean, honestly, it gets to you after a while. I think you start looking at them in a feminine light, and I now realize how important it is to see a guy like a man. And so, I mean, I like the alpha man, so I don't really necessarily care about what he does. It's more about his drive, and the drive is important too, because if they are a trust funder and they don't have the drive because they were handed everything, so that could all be taken away and then they're screwed. So I think drive is the thing I look at most.
I think that discipline's so important to a man that doesn't have any discipline. Like, I don't think I would be able to trust him at all.
Absolutely.
I think it goes into other parts of their lives too, as work, you know.